no, no, yeah, no, no, no.
What is up, you guys? I am back here in Vegas at the Horseshoe in Las Vegas on the Strip, formerly known as Bally's, but it's been a Horseshoe for a few months now, and I decided I need to come back here and do a review and show you guys around and show you what it's like. When you first walk in from the Strip side, you're going straight into the poker room, the casino, and all the table games. A very easy casino to navigate. They have quite a few bars here at the Horseshoe. They have 3 right on the casino floor. Last night, Becky and I played some video poker right here. I won like 20 bucks, but she lost, so it was a wash. If the checkout line is long, you just have a drink and wait for the line to disappear, or while your partner is checking in, you can have a drink and make them suffer through the check-in process. I have to say, checking in on a Sunday around 4:30 was super easy. It was not hard at all. There was no line. It was a very quick check-in, very seamless. I did enjoy that because at Caesar's Palace, it's a nightmare. So I enjoyed over here another Caesar's property with a smooth check-in. They do have a fabulous Las Vegas store here, so if you want to get any of your souvenirs, they do have it right here. Probably gonna pay a pretty penny for it, but you can get some cool Las Vegas merch. They do have an essentials store here, which has drinks and shirts and stuff like that. I usually don't recommend getting your drinks over here at the essentials store because it's gonna cost you an arm and a leg. There is a CVS basically right outside the property to the left. I recommend going there because you'll save yourself lots of money. Now down by the front of the resort, they have a place called Nosh. It is a breakfast joint, so it's closed right now because it's nighttime, but you can get breakfast sandwiches, bagels, salads, and sandwiches, so it's probably a breakfast and a lunch place. There's another pretty large bar right here with sports TVs, and you get your drinks and video poker right next to the casino here. And then, of course, you have Jack Binion's Fine Dining Steakhouse right here. I've heard good things about this place. I wonder what they're going to put that's walled off right here. I bet it's another fine dining establishment. And then if you want to find more food options and some more entertainment, you do have to go downstairs, underground. And this is also the way to the pool and the monorail. But it's a pretty cool entrance. You just take the stairway, this escalator, or the stairs down to the bottom floor. There is a bar that I do want to check out. It's called the Cabinet of Curiosities. Now I hear there's even a speakeasy in here. But look at this place. This looks like the bar that I'd want to be in. And you come here with your kids, they do have Dino Safari, which is a live walkthrough safari event. Pretty cool. On the left over here, you have the Twilight Zone miniature golf. Inside Twilight Zone miniature golf, they do have miniature bowling, which I'm going to try to convince Becky to see if she'll come play some bowling with me because we love this type of bowling. But this place looks pretty cool. And if hydro massage is your thing, you can get a hydro massage here. I think it's like 40 bucks for 30 minutes. Not a bad deal. And right across, you have the Marshall Russo, which is a clothing store for women. And I don't think you can get enough Las Vegas merchandise. They have another Las Vegas store right here. And across from it, they have Lick. At the very back of the property, they have the food court. You have your Johnny Rockets. I had breakfast there this morning. I would say skip that. Go to Bobby Flay's burger joint, breakfast burgers. It's about the same price and the quality is much better over there, and that's on the walkway from Horseshoe to Paris. But they also have Pan Asian, Nathan's, Subway, Sbarro's. And that's it for their food court. And then right across the way they have what used to be a sports book, but now it is a giant arcade. I guess the cool thing about this giant arcade is they do have a bar which has video poker, which is nice. And lots of games, and you could probably hear it and see all this crazy games. You must be 21 and over to enter the bar area, but you could definitely go and play video games behind the cage. Just a quick spin through the arcade here. They do have some crazy, crazy big games, and I guess you could say some pretty big video games here. Just past the arcade, coming down this hallway towards the pool, you will have the Horseshoe Fitness Center, which is open from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. and it has a few little things there, equipment for you to work out in. This fitness center does not look very big from the entrance, but you can walk your way back and there's a lot of cycles and treadmills, and you have free weights and some machines and some more purple machines. I don't really work out that much, so I don't know what all these machines do, but I'm sure if I was in here every day, I would look like The Rock. As we continue on our journey down this hallway, this is where you're going to go to the monorail or in the summertime or springtime, the pool here at Horseshoe. Quite the walk to get to the pool. Kind of a bland pool. I'll show you a shot from the room. Just one pool surrounded by some chairs and stuff. And just like that, you're at the monorail station right here at the Horseshoe. You can see right here is a map of the monorail station. The Horseshoe is right here. So you can get all the way over here to Sahara if you need to, and all the way back to the MGM station. Definitely recommend you buy online and save right here, but you can see one ride is $5.50, 24 hours is $13.45. I'm assuming if you're gonna use this for your daily transportation, you're definitely at the 24-hour one, or if you're here for multiple days, you can see the pricing right there. Pause if you need to. As I make the long journey back to the casino, you guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a like, follow us, but really subscribe to the channel. Most of you guys are not subscribed, and it really helps the channel out if you subscribe. And on your way back to the casino, make sure you stop by the Welcome to the Fabulous Las Vegas sign here. Take your picture, send it to your family, and have a good night. And I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but they do have real bodies, the show here. I guess it goes about all your stuff, your innards and everything. It's kind of weird to me. First, let's walk you through the casino. There are tons of table games here. You'll see blackjack going for $10 on the weekdays, jumps up to $25 on the weekends. But you have your normal roulette and your craps, and then you also have standalone electronic roulette, blackjack, and craps right when you enter the slot machine area. One thing I do like about this casino is it's very easy to navigate. There's a lot of slot games and table games, but it's pretty much a straight shot, kind of like a long rectangle. It's impossible to get lost, and they have all the latest and greatest games along with some of the classics, which I did play some this morning and won $150. They also have a high limit slot area with table games and slot machines. Now we played over here last night. We put $100 in the machine, $10 spins, and won top dollar. And if poker is your jam, they do have the Hall of Fame poker room right here at the entrance of Horseshoe. They do also have a Keno lounge, which I've never played Keno really, but some people really like it. They do have a show over here called Dita Von Teese. It looks like some sort of burlesque show, which is pretty cool, replacing what used to be Jubilee in the Jubilee Theater. When you first come into the room, we got a king size South Strip view room here at the Horseshoe. It is pretty ginormous. I mean, this is one of the larger rooms that we've stayed at Caesars. This is a great size room here. Let me turn around and walk you through this room here from the beginning of the room all the way to the back side. So when you first walk in, you have a closet right here. We're gonna open that up because there is your safe inside the closet right there. Big closet, you got a luggage rack, and that's where our luggage is already in there. We haven't unpacked yet, but we put our luggage in there. We do have an iron and an ironing board. So pretty good sized closet with a nice shelf right there. Coming around, before we go into the bathroom, we're gonna do the main room here. So what I do love about this is you do have this giant mirror here, this big full length mirror, which is great for when you're getting ready and trying to put together outfits. And then also right across from that, we have, like I said, we have the king size bedroom here. So a lot of space here. So you can see you have tons of space over here. If you want to put the ironing board and keep it set up, you have a lot of space. It's out of your way. There's some outlets over there. You got a couple drawers down here. You have this phone charging device. I never usually recommend using their phone charging devices, or at least plugging directly into the USB. Bring your own charger, plug into the power, that's fine. Maybe you can wirelessly charge there. You have your own lamp with, again, USB charger. Never recommend plugging directly in. Bring your own power block, and that way you can not, hackers sometimes mess with those USB ports. You have a telephone there. You have this, like we said, giant king-size bed, which is great with 4 pillows, because there's 2 of us staying here tonight. Becky and myself are both staying here, so with the 4 pillows, that is very nice. We both like to have our own pillows there. And then at the very end of the bed, you have this really great looking bench. And I love this bench for putting on shoes and stuff. It's really something that I like when we have it in a hotel room, because besides having to sit in the chairs over here, you can just go to the end of the bed, put your shoes and socks on, whatever. Not a lot of bending over required. Again, another nightstand with the light right here, 2 drawers also. And then we come around, and this is probably one of my favorite parts of this room, is just the amount of space that we have here between the bed and the sofa. Sometimes it's a tiny bit of space and they really try to cram it in. But here there's a lot of space. They even have it off of the window so you can walk behind the sofa, which is nice. So you have a nice chair and sofa. They both look very clean. They don't look like they've been stained or anything. You have this nice little round table for your drinks, a little lamp. And then we're gonna go outside. We'll just go straight to checking out the view here. You cannot, it looks like you can open up the sliding glass door, but you cannot. They actually have a lock on there. But like I said, we have a South Strip view. So if you look over there, we do have New York, New York, the MGM Grand. We have Paris right there, Planet Hollywood. So I can see Mandalay Bay in the distance. I can see the tip of the Luxor and the Excalibur out there, which is nice. And we are on the 25th floor, which is awesome, because then we're not looking straight at a rooftop. We actually would have to look down to get to that rooftop. And if it was summertime, we'd be able to check out all the hunks and the babes over at the pool, but it's not summertime, so we will not be checking out anybody but ourselves in the mirror tonight. And coming back around here, we have a little bit of space here. Let me get on and position myself over here with another large mirror at this desk here. We got this great big mirror. So you got a couple mirrors, which is kind of nice. And then you got this great workspace area here. Actually, tomorrow I have to take a business call for 4 hours. So I will be sitting here either on this couch or at this desk, depending on what I need to take that call. So I'm glad that we have that nice space there. You also have another dresser here with a couple of drawers and this big giant drawer right here. Let's open this up and find out. Ooh, look at that. You got yourself a refrigerator. And guess what? It's not a mini bar, it's a refrigerator. So guess what? We're gonna go to CVS later and get us some drinks. We're gonna get some water and some drinks to put in there. Save us some money on cocktails for the night. You also got a pretty big TV, looks like about a 50-inch TV up here on the wall, which is a great size. And on the side of this dresser too, you have more outlets and more USB plugs, but like I said, don't use the USB plugs. Obviously you have your ice bucket and cups. So very nice, very nice. We're gonna head on over here. There is an adjoining room here, but that door is locked and we don't know the people on the other side, so we're not worried about that. We're gonna come into the bathroom now. This bathroom is actually pretty nice. It's not the biggest bathroom. I think with all the space in the room, I think they could have expanded the bathroom and made it a little bit bigger. There is no bathtub. We do have a shower here, which I'm good with a shower as long as it's clean, right? So let's open this up here. We got a big old faucet there. Let's see what the water looks like coming out of that. Oh yeah, that's decent water pressure. I think that's enough because there's so much. It's a big shower head, so I think that's good enough right there. Turn that off. So nice big shower. You could definitely fit a couple people in there if you're crunched for time, or if you just want to have some fun, you know what I mean? You can have a nice shower there. And then you have the toilet, the throne, just a standard seat, no soft close seat or anything like that. But you know, so I always wish there's a privacy door, but it's just my wife and I, so it's not a big deal. But if you are staying with friends, it's kind of nice to have your own private throne room there, so that way you're not like in each other's way, especially if you take long poops. Then you got your makeup mirror right here, which is great. They do have the shower, shampoo, conditioner, lotion, all that stuff right there. I like that more than the pump thingies that sometimes they have at places. They also have this great big lighted mirror, which is great, especially even though there's one sink, you have this great big mirror, so 2 people can really get ready comfortably in here. So you're having girls' night out and you all need to get your hair all did up. You can do some in here. You got the big mirrors in the other room, which is nice. And obviously they supply you with towels, a hair dryer, more toiletries. Cabinetry's a little beat up. I don't know if you can tell on camera or not, but that's a little beat up. Needs probably a new paint job, but otherwise pretty okay. Tissue box there. Some stuff on the wall here I'm not really sure about. It looks like makeup. That looks like makeup stains or something, but maybe a liquid. It looks like a liquid stain. So that's already in the wallpaper. Not much they can do about that, I guess, but that's about the dirtiest spot I've seen in the whole room. So overall, I really do like this room. It is very large. It is very spacious. We are staying here for 2 nights, and I will be spending quite a bit of time in the room also. even though this is the weekend before the Super Bowl, so I'm kind of excited to explore the town. But it is going to be raining for the 2 nights that I'm staying here, so I don't know how much exploring I'm gonna get done. So right now, Caesars is offering these crazy deals if you're a rewards member. I'm pretty much getting 2 complimentary nights every single month out of Caesars. I don't gamble too much at the Caesars property, so I think just being a rewards member, they're sending them out to people because they have rooms available. So I got this room comped. Obviously, we have to pay the resort fee. They just raised them. I can't even remember what it is. It's like $42 a night or something. But if you were to book this room and you weren't getting comped, it's only $49 a night plus the resort fee and taxes, so it'll cost you just a little bit over $100 a night to stay here. It's not a bad deal with the location of this property. I mean, you're pretty much center strip. You got a lot of properties around here. So what a great deal for a big, clean room. One of the nice things about the Horseshoe is that it has a great location. So if I scoot around here, you got Caesars Palace and Mirage really close right there. Right across the street is Bellagio Fountain, and then you have the Cosmopolitan next to that. And then of course, right down the street you have, right next door actually attached, you have Paris, and then beyond that you have Planet Hollywood, which has a lot of good food options. And of course everyone's raving about Old Red. Like I said, that's the new Blake Sheldon restaurant. Becky and I are trying to get in there, but it seems to be pretty packed. And they are building a bottled blondie right next to the Old Red here. It's all walled up right now, but you can see there's Old Red, and this is where bottled blondie is gonna be. Right next door, you have a CVS. Like I said earlier, you wanna get your drinks at CVS. Don't buy them from inside. You'll save money going to CVS. We got some waters and some alcoholic beverages there last night. Saved us probably 20, 30 bucks on drinks. As you see, I'm filming this right before the Super Bowl, so in front of Bellagio, they do have the CBS Sports set up right in front of the fountains, which I'm sure will be beautiful during their broadcasts. So one of the benefits of staying at the Horseshoe is you have the Grand Bazaar shops right in front of the Horseshoe, which has a Wahlburgers drink area, and a lot of dining establishments. They also have a Subway. They also got a Ben & Jerry's and a bunch of different things here. As far as shopping, you get some clothes, sunglasses, and if right ahead there, you got a very sugary treat of a store. It's sugar. All your sugary delights will come true right inside this doorway. Istanbul Mediterranean is a very popular spot, as you can see, and you could also get tickets for your favorite Vegas shows here. They have pizza. Also, if you want to get something like ramen, which we have not tried, maybe Becky will want some ramen tonight. I am down for some ramen right here. That looks like a good spot. Found this very interesting shop called Duck Donuts. They have so many rubber duckies on the wall, inside. I mean, just look at it. We got some Captain of the Sea duckies, we got some cowgirl duckies, we got some Irish duckies. I think that's Irish. You just never know what you're gonna find when you're walking around Vegas. Always something new. And of course I got Dave's Hot Chicken right here. I've never tried it. I hear it's pretty good. There's usually pretty crowded, but not tonight. They do have a Wahlburgers here. I think it's a little overpriced for what you get. I mean, I guess if you wanna do the Wahlburger thing, that's cool, but if you're looking for a good hamburger, I got some recommendations at some other places. But if you're looking for the best hot dog in town, then I would say you'd want to go to Dirt Dog, right here in the front. I just had me an elote dog for lunch, and it was delicious. They also have a Giordano's Pizza, which is their bar section, but if you just go right across the way, upstairs, they have the actual deep dish pizza restaurant right there. And that's right next to the escalator that takes you up to the Horseshoe. So you guys, here's my final thoughts on the Horseshoe. I liked it. I liked the Horseshoe. I liked Bally's before. Before I thought the casino was not as poppin', but this time the casino was happening. There's a convention going on, but it was very easy to navigate. They had a lot of the games that I liked, so I did enjoy the casino here. The room is very large. Now it's dated, of course, but you're looking at a budget-friendly hotel, and for a budget-friendly hotel, like I said, if I was paying for this room, it would have been $49 a night plus resort fees. So I got the rooms comped to me. I still have to pay resort fees, of course. Not a bad deal for 2 nights. I stayed here 2 nights. Bed super comfortable. 4 pillows on the bed. Loved that. Bathroom's okay. Standard bathroom. I do like the stand-up shower without the tub. If they do have a tub in a room, I like it separate from the shower. So if there's no tub, stand-up shower is all good for me. Food options, there's a ton of food options. Now you might say, well, in the Horseshoe, there's not a ton of food options. Like you have Binions, then you have their little food court, which have all the standards of Caesars. But, you know, there's a walkway from here to Paris, which has Guy Fieri's Flavor Town, has Bobby's Burgers, Martha Stewart's restaurant. There's more fine dining on the Paris side besides in Horseshoe. But if you're looking for a lot of good eats, you can just go right outside to the Grand Bazaar shops, and you'll find, like last night, we had ramen, which was delicious. I had Dirt Dog for lunch. We didn't get a chance to go into Old Red, which is the newer Blake Sheldon's place right there in the front, because it was just super packed. So we're going to try to get back to doing that. But overall, the Horseshoe, what a great deal. I loved it here. I thought it was great. Let me know if you stayed at the Horseshoe, or formerly Bally's. Its location, Center Strip, just awesome. And do me a favor, guys, subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know when's the next time you're coming to Vegas, and we'll catch you next time.